Good morning, guys. This is Tshepiso. Today is day 61 of the 100 days challenge of delivering 20 keynote speeches in 20 different venues. Today, I just thought, let me start a 10-day where I share how I rose from unemployment. Because, sometimes when people speak, it might be as if I'm talking from a point of privilege or from a place of privilege. I, for one, had moments where I felt like, let me go out there and get a job. Let me just go out there and get a job. But there's something that kept me self-employed, and that is the love for sales. What I've learned about sales is that sales gives you the opportunity for personal development. It is through sales that I was able to become a sales coach, that I was able to become a public and professional speaker. And all those things stemmed from me loving sales. And to be honest with you, if you are skillful as a person who's able to sell, there is no way where you cannot get any job that you want. So reason number one for me to stay self-employed is because of the skill that I have for selling. And in selling, I'm not trying too hard because I understand that there are certain things that might be blocking people from buying my products. So I put myself in the shoes of the people who are buying. So I believe that the first step that each and everyone should take is to learn how to sell. When we know how to sell, it will be easy for us to rise from unemployment. Let me share this story with you. So it started in I think it was 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And before that, I had ran like a couple of businesses, and my skill or my strength has always been selling. Then I met this guy, I met this guy in Joburg. His name is Tshepiso Tsele. He's a guy who taught me how to sell. And he found me. I bought products. So there's a guy earlier who came to my house and he sold some stuff, and I was interested and I followed up with him. His name is Letabo. And Letabo promised that, we'll meet in Jozi, but when I called, I couldn't get hold of him. So I said, I know Joburg. So I went to Joburg and I bought products. So this guy came in there, he was doing a presentation, and as he did that presentation, he was selling products. It was waist belts for slimming, and the other one was a machine, a rechargeable machine, and a set of knife. He would give you all those things for only 99 Rand. So the idea was, we are running a promotion. That's what he said. He said, we are running a promotion, and as we're running a promotion, we're doing a clearance promotion. So you're getting these things today for only 99 Rand. And it gave us a price for each. So the belt on its own, when you're selling the belt alone, the belt was selling for 200 Rand. A set of knife was selling for 99 Rands, and the machine was selling for 150. But he said, today, because we're running a promotion, you will be getting all these things for only 99 Rand. And I said there, I'm very good when it comes to mathematics. I put the numbers and I was like, no ways. This guy, he's selling all these things for 99 Rand. And I asked him, I said, okay, Mfeta, we know what we're going to buy, but be honest with me. Where are you getting those things? And he was open enough and he was honest enough, and he said, no, let's see, we buy those things, and all those things, they cost about 47 Rand. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, 47 Rand. I said, okay, I'm interested. I want to join you guys. And by that time, I was selling a herbal product. And that herbal product, I didn't feel so much comfortable. Another thing, you need to sell what you are comfortable with. You need to sell what you like. And that's not always the case. You can sell what you don't like as long as it's giving you the money that you want. But firstly, you need to love what you're doing. So you need to love what you're selling. So back to the story, I asked the guy, Fetu, I'm interested. So how do we go about making sure that I become part of your team? And he said to me, let's meet in Joburg. And he gave me directions at MTN. And I was like, okay. MTN, I was there, waited. Letabo tried calling him, couldn't get hold of him. I said, no, I know Joe's. Let me just search around. So I went on, starting going up and down, boom, found the place that sold the products. And he was honest with me. Those things, you would buy them stock price, you would buy them for only 46 Rand together, all of them. And when you sell them for 100 Rand, that simply means you're making 54 Rand. That's yours for you to keep. I was like, whoa, this is beautiful. So I bought the products first day. Took the products, I bought I think it's a set of 4, because they said from 4 going up, that's when you buy stock. But I wanted the whole set. So I bought a set of 4. I think I had about 200 Rand to buy stock with. Went to my township and moved around, I didn't know how to sell. So I would carry those things, moving around, going up and down, and hoping that people would buy. Guess what? People saw and people bought, and I was surprised. So from that amount, I made about, I think it was about 400 Rand from that amount. Right there, I said, you know what, I'm continuing with this business. Went back again, got that side, bought the products because now I knew where I was going. Back into the train. So I wanted to use the train going back to Tshepiso. So went into the train, and as I was packing my stuff, because like as I had them, I had those things on plastic bags. So I was putting them on the bag that I was carrying. So I was having a carry bag. And there came this guy, the guy that I spoke about earlier, Tshepiso Tsele. And Tshepiso came and he said, Chuse? And I said, sure. He noticed that, okay, this guy, he's probably selling. So there's a difference between promoting and selling. So he says, we are Paisa. I'm like, and it's Tswana. So he said, we are Paisa. We are Paisa. So he said, we are Paisa, but in a Tswana accent. And I didn't understand him. I said, what do you mean? You know, and I had a straight face. I had this rough face. I would always keep myself serious. Every time I had this face. And he said, well, we are Paisa, let's do Petela. I'm like, yeah, because I started understanding what he meant. And I said, okay, sharp. So I want to go with you and hear how you pitch. I'm like, pitch? What is a pitch? He said, no, you will see. I was like, okay, that's fine. Then we went with Tshepiso. That day, it was the first day for me to get a crash course or a masterclass on sales. And since that day, I never looked back. So here's what happened. I went to people that I know. And I went to my aunt. My aunt had a shop. I went to my aunt and I sold the product. She was interested. She bought the product. But he said to me, number one, don't sell to the people that you know. Because with the products that we are selling, there's no guarantee. So you don't want people to come for you and say your things are not working. So took first lesson. He said, number two, as we go into these people, go into people's houses. Don't wait for people to call you. So my strategy was I move around carrying those things. As I walk around, people will call me, what are you selling? And I tell them, this is what I'm selling. For him, he refused saying, I'm selling. So we were not selling, we were promoting. That's number two. Second thing that I've learned, number one, don't go to people who know you because you don't know if those things will last forever. Number two, you are not selling, you are promoting. Okay, they called me, we are Tshepiso. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm selling because I didn't know. And he says, what are you selling? So I said, I'm selling this machine, you buy this, and you get this. Lucky, I had a beginner's luck. People bought my stuff. However, for him, he said, that's a no-no. You need to have a sales pitch. When you have a sales pitch, you need to tell them, what is it that you're carrying? Why are you carrying that? And how it can help them. And in telling them why you're carrying that, you show them how they will benefit from buying from you that product right now. I was like, oh, so I learned 3 things that day. Those are the first things that I've learned in my first day in sales. So today I'm going to stop it here. And this is how I rose from unemployment. Prior to that, I was running businesses and businesses that didn't require me to understand sales, how sales are done, the sales language and all those things. That's how I started. So before that, I would buy products, sell them, buy trousers, sell them. I already had a market. But when you are in a position where you say you are moving from the market that you are used to, you're going to other people. Number one, you need to make sure that you go to people with products that you can trust, products that will allow you to come tomorrow. And that's how I've been selling, because I was selling clothes. So it was easy for me to always go back and say, now I have shoes, now I have socks, now I have this, but now I was going to the new market. In going to the new market, I had to know these 3 things. Number one, I needed to know that my products are not guaranteed. There's no guarantee here. So make sure that when you sell something, you sell them something that has guarantee. Number two, when you are talking to people, don't make them feel like you are selling to them. You are not selling, you are promoting. So when you are selling something, make sure that it is presented in a professional way so that people don't feel like they are being sold something, right? And then the last one, you need to have a sales pitch. A lot of companies are not able to close sales because they don't have a sales pitch. If they have a sales pitch, their sales pitch is not structured correctly. So those are the things that I'm going to be sharing with you. So I wanted to keep this one at 10 minutes. So let's make sure that we connect and you, subscribe, like, and share with friends and family. This is Tshepiso Tsele, and